watching Chit Chat with me, Riya, and today we have our guest, Dr Gautam Das, who is a retired scientist from. So let's talk with sir and know about his research. Tell our viewers something about your discovery.
Certain discoveries, they're just new development, you can say. Actually, I'm scientist in Indian Institute of Petroleum. We have developed a catalyst which is used for sweetening of LPG, liquefied petroleum gas. Sweetening is a term to reduce sulfur content. Sulfur means a mercaptan compound, which is a sulfur compound, which gives a smell in LPG gas, which you see in your in your house when there is a leakage from gas cylinder. You get a bad smell. That is mercaptan compound. So, when petroleum comes from crude petroleum, it contains very huge amount of mercaptan, and that is harmful to health. And what you get in a house, that is as an indication there is a leakage, very small amount. So that we have to reduce to that small amount from large amount. That reduction of large amount to small amount, that process is called sweetening. So the catalyst is required for the reduction of mercaptan compound in LPG. That is called sweetening. And earlier in India, all the refineries were using imported catalyst, and that importing was done from a American company, and they had got monopoly in the whole worldwide. Indian Institute of Petroleum is a CSIR institute, and they were going on research for long years. And after doing research, we have developed new molecule which is better than their American company catalyst. And in that a big project, the group of scientists were working, and ultimately I was the group leader of that project. And I am very much thankful to our scientist Dr. Bishen. He is an organic chemist. He has developed the molecule, but I have given in the laboratory. It was tested in several times, and it was tested in different refineries. And I have gone to different refineries and I have convinced to different refineries. And ultimately, it was tested in Reliance refineries also, and now it is being used in different refineries in India.
How did you come up with the idea of your discovery, and what got you interested?
Actually, India has to pay a large amount of foreign exchange in all the refineries for importing those catalysts. So that was the main thrust, that we have to develop new catalysts so that it can be placed in the refineries.
What were the possible challenges you have faced during your discovery?
Main is initially it was a laboratory, how it can modify, how it can be made better with their performance than their catalyst, number one. Second, it was very difficult to convince the Indian refineries that our catalyst is better than our catalyst. That was major challenge.
What sort of response did you get from your discovery?
So when we were able to convince the refineries, particularly when Reliance, after a successful trial run, they were satisfied. They told that our catalyst is better. Then we have become satisfied. So we are very much enjoyed that after our success.
Tell our viewers about your achievements, sir.
First, we got our CSIR Technology Award for innovation. 2007. Afterwards, in 2015, we got award for business award again from CSIR. We got 2 awards. Beyond this, we got award from FICCI award uh, for this catalyst development, and another award we got for, I don't remember thing. That is also for business award.
What were the challenges you have faced being a scientist?
There is a competition in this scientific research, always there. That is the we have to face.
How were you attracted to this field and thought of becoming a scientist?
Actually, after doing my PhD, I was very much interested for going to research field. That was the main aim, and that was main aim that I will go for research area in chemical engineering field. Initially, I was chemical engineer, and I went to industry. But afterwards, I decided to change my area. Then I have done PhD, and I have changed my career that I will go for research area.
What are some of the qualities that a research scientist need to be effective?
One is a thinking power. Number 2, power of observation. Number 3, mind should be cool. It should not be quickly excited.
What kept you motivated in this field?
It's very difficult to say because I was put in this project. Initially, earlier I was in computer modeling area, but afterwards my management has transferred to this catalyst area. Then I thought that this is challenging area because there is new field. There is no catalyst in indigenous catalyst for this process, so that will be challenging. So let us work in this area research.
What lesson did you learn from your research?
Time it took for this project development, catalyst development took about around 5 years. But commercialization took another 2-3 years. Patience, motivation.
What message do you want to convey to our viewers?
Everybody should work sincerely, thinking not for their benefit for themselves, to thinking benefit for their own organization or institute, and also for nation. Like that, for this catalyst, our institute is getting royalty every year, and our foreign exchange being saved by our India from this catalyst. Because earlier, this catalyst has to be imported from abroad.
Thank you so much, sir, for being with us. It was really an honor to have you, and to see more such episodes, continue watching Chit Chat.